Okay guys, here I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm making a wheel load on a flatbed car, just wheels stacked up on the rails. And all I'm doing is just grinding down the points. So you can't see the points anymore. I'll show you what one looks like. There, that one's got the points on it. I'll get it and grind the points off. Pretty fast work. And that's what it looks like. Again, points double-sided. You just take it in. 1, 2. And that is my last wheel, so... Okay guys, this is weathering those wheels on the tank Gondola that I did a bit ago for you. You see me gluing the wheels onto it. Well, now it's time to finally weather that. And for those of you that have problems with all the pigment in your paint sticking to the bottom of your paint can and the oil's moving to the top, sorry, I had to turn the music down. I can barely hear myself, let alone trying to speak for you guys. I use a ball bearing and put it in my paint and shake it around. That'll break up the paint sticking to the bottom and mix it with the oils that are floating around that I know everybody has a problem with. So don't tell me you don't, because I know. You can go buy brand new paint and have that problem. And you just leave the paint in the bottom of the container until you're ready to use it, or until it's done. So I've never used this oxide red, but just for those of you, that's what it looks like apparently when it drips on you. So we're going to try this. This rules are a little bit different. You don't have to do all the proper techniques here. As long as you pretty much cover everything, you're doing good. And no, for those of you that I know are gonna complain, I did not wash every wheel to get all the fingerprints off. I honestly don't care about this load that much. This is just something I'm doing because I have a bunch of extra wheels in a car. Now I can see some of the wheels moving myself that obviously aren't dry. I'm pretty happy with this oxide red. Doesn't mean you will be, because you're not me. Then just try and cover up all the foam that you can see. Give me a minute and I'll grab that container I showed you and I'll blast it into there to cover it up. Be careful not stuffing my cars on the ground in front of the heater. I'm drying them since my hair dryer is broken. This same thing, just give everything a nice oxide red dusting. Make it look like it's everything in it's old. Everything pretty much is. I'm using all older stuff that I have no purpose for. And for those of you wondering, like this container, you can see the sides are pretty blunt on it. They're dented out, not even. I know a lot of guys do it, not many of them post a video. I forgot to on this one. You just take a torch or lighter and hold it inside and get the plastic warm. Then take something hard, a pair of pliers or something like that. Just use the edge and push it out and hold it there until it cools back down, and you'll mold the sides of it. I thought I'd do this for a container just because it is going to be a scrap container. So, your choice, whatever you feel like doing. I can't tell you what the proper way is. This is just me showing you what I do. So that's done. This is the car I told you about. That's going to have the wheel loads on it. I'm going to try and hit the rails just to dull them down without getting too much on. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. Kind of looks like the rust streaking down the middle of the car. Leave that, let it dry. This is the body for my van trailer, or the bottom for it. This kind of a light coating to dull it down. Nothing too serious or spectacular, just something to give it a little bit of color. Nobody will ever see it anyways. These, never done these. Don't know how to do them. To get them all, these are the wheels for that flat car. I'm considering, if this doesn't work, if airbrushing them doesn't work, I'm considering buying oxide primer in the big spray bottles that you use on cars and covering them with that, because these have got to be totally covered all the way around, and as you can see, a lot of them just friggin' roll away as you're trying to paint them. Which, go figure. Then the ones you want to roll away, turn them over, don't. Painting isn't always pretty, and it doesn't always smell the best, but for the most part, it's pretty fun. You can destroy a lot of crap or make crap look brand new, whatever you feel like doing. Got this weight here kicking around. Good way to shift wheels around, I think. I don't know what you all think, but that's what I'm going to do. Blast them again, cover everything, and this is about the time you'll see everybody would have a different way of doing this. Personally, I don't know if there's a right way, I don't know if there's a wrong way, but I know this is my way. Now to do the ends, I'm not entirely sure. I don't feel like lining each one of these up to hit the ends of them, which is the most important part that you're going to see the most, without getting my fingers oxidey. I like that word there, oxidey. Kind of funny. I'm not sure, I'm burning a lot of paint on my table. Which, by the way, every now and then I take a putty knife and scrape it off because I get so much paint on here. And yes, I paint that much that I have to scrape my table. Okay, a lot of those cars are done. Yes, I've got one more thing I can show you. Just kind of quick. Last year at the Essex show, I bought myself a grain dryer. Built it, never done much with it. It was going to be a car load, but got the car, never got around to gluing it on, getting it all ready. So hit it with a light coat of rust, just something to do. Burn a little bit of paint. Kind of hold the paintbrush, or airbrush I guess, not paintbrush, far away from it and just kind of dust it on. You'll see me, I'll be talking and all of a sudden nothing will be happening. And that's me refilling my airbrush. And hit all angles. Everywhere rust will be. Lean it over and hit the bottoms a little bit harder sitting on the soil. They'll be a little bit worse. Underside of everything, anywhere water can inevitably sit, it'll rust, and anywhere water can hit, it'll rust. So pretty much everywhere on a dryer. This just fun little thing. See what I can do with this. This is the top off of another tank gondola that you've seen me cut. The one with the wheels I did while you guys weren't around. Same process for everything. That's what that oxide looks on a flat surface. This tank was weathered at one time before I cut it open. There, a little more severe. The inside of it kind of burned some of my excess paint up. There. Something to do, keep everybody busy. Okay guys, I'll catch up with you later. Thanks for watching.